My my Uncle Mike used to have this crazy thing where he would be like, oh, let's go this way. One of my favorite stories of my Uncle Mike doing this is I don't know if I was born or if I was really young at the time. I forgot, but he went and got my dad to drive down. I'm trying to think where it was. It was Cape May, and there's a ferry that goes into Delaware. My Uncle Mike said to my dad, "Follow the boat, follow the boat." And then a few minutes later, he was like, "Follow the bird, follow the bird." So, you know what I'm gonna do? I follow the bridge, follow the bridge. I'm gonna do something I always wanted to do in honor of my birthday on March 20th. Today is March 18th, by the way. I'm going to cross the Ben Franklin Bridge on foot. Okay, so this is right around where the bridge is. Right there is the bend. Now, that is supposed to be in honor of Ben Franklin's kite flying thing. And Franklin Square is just off in the distance. You have Center City and a couple federal buildings. Now, there are two ways to do this. Philly Captain, who gave me this idea, by the way, so in tribute to Philly Captain, here we are! Philly Captain walked a tunnel. Not doing that today. Not today, Satan. We are walking across this footbridge. So, first off, this is not a public restroom. Actually, I want to go down there real quick because Philly Captain showed this. Actually, I think this goes across the other side, now that I think about it. Let's see. Yeah, this does go across the other side. So, you know what, Philly Captain? You're so awesome for having this in your video, so we gonna do it. This is one of those mural examples. Benny. Benny! Bunch of the city. That is a painting of the Patco. Patco is actually the thing to go across. Oh God, I think this is crazy. My love for you is so deep, it makes the ocean jealous. Oh, what the fuck? That was, I forgot to turn off Google Maps. I was trying to get directions to Franklin Square, but here we go. I'm actually on the other side, which is not open, but that was a nice little detour. So let's go back from whence we came from. Okay. Back out of the tunnel on the right side. So let's do this. I have never walked across a bridge from one state to another. Let me make that clear. Over there is kind of cool. Oh, Sting's coming to the Hard Rock on September 3rd. Of course, Hard Rock, I'm talking about the Atlantic City one, not the Philly one. Into the Atlantic City Hard Rock. It's actually pretty cool. So, here's a crazy story. My family is full of adventurers. At least my dad's side. Reason why I'm saying that is, and you gotta bear with me because this incline's a little crazy. The reason why I'm saying that is because they do some crazy shit. So let me take a few minutes, catch my breath, and I'll meet you back further up the span. Okay, getting closer to a more less of an incline, if you will. You can see that gives you the signs for 676, 30, 130, 38, and 70. Now, 38 and 70 are state roads in New Jersey, so that's why they're in the circles like that, which I find funny because New Jersey has a bunch of traffic circles. So, I've never been this close to a billboard. I wonder what that was. That's for that smokestack. I should look that up one day. Like I said earlier, my Uncle Mike had this crazy thing where he and my father were driving in Jersey, and he said, "Follow the boat, follow the boat." They get near this boat, see a bird, and my uncle's like, "Follow the bird, follow the bird." So, yeah, that's one crazy adventure story. Also, you know my dad has been on my New Jersey Adventures videos a lot. Well, anyway, he and I have gotten lost in New Jersey so many times. One of my favorite things was, this was Memorial Day weekend 2015. He and I were walking up to, no, we weren't walking, we were driving. We went up to Washington's Crossing Cemetery. Now I remember this. We went to Washington Crossing Cemetery, and we're in the car, went to the cemetery, because my uncle's buried in that cemetery. So we went to the cemetery, paid our respects, and let me turn this around so I don't look crazy. So we paid our respects to my uncle, and then we got in the car and drove to Washington's Crossing proper, because my grandfather is buried in a cemetery there. So we went to the cemetery, and my dad decides to be a little crazy. So he drove from Washington Crossing, went over to the Jersey side. He's going up this one road, and I forgot where we ended up in Jersey. All I know was it was a 973 area code, which I think is more going towards North or Central Jersey. So, finds a bridge, goes back to Pennsylvania, and lo and behold, we're in Easton. So yeah, my family's adventurous. I am. Okay, I am getting close to the New Jersey side. So this is kind of cool. A few minutes ago, I heard the Patco going across into Philly. Now, Patco is a high-speed line. It starts on, I think, Lindenwold, and it goes from Lindenwold, goes to Camden, and comes out in Philadelphia. Final stop, I think, is 16th Street for that, if I'm not mistaken. I actually Googled it because I was curious about how long this bridge is. This bridge is about close to 2 miles. And I was curious because, you gotta excuse me if I'm coughing or clearing my throat, because it's mid-March, pollen's kicking up. But anyway, I was curious because I know where I live, Burlington Bristol Bridge is much shorter. I know Calhoun Street, Trent Meigs World Tapes are very short. They're also very shallow. This is a little more deeper because you're going down, you keep going down that way on boat, you're going to end up towards the Delaware Bay and then eventually into the Atlantic Ocean. So there you go. Excuse me. Now, I don't think I'm going to cross back, since I can go and get the river line from Camden up to Trenton and then get a regional rail back into Bucks County. Sounds weird, but it is very doable. So next time you see me, I will be in New Jersey. Now, there's a thing in most bridges that'll show where Pennsylvania ends in New Jersey begins, in the middle of the river. And your GPS will automatically say, welcome to New Jersey, when you get to that span. I don't count it. I just count that as a crossing. So here we go. I am looking down. I am starting to see some land. And I'm trying not to look too far down because look how high we are going down. So 1, 2, 3, and here we go. It's pretty cool. I've never done this. This is a first for me. And it wouldn't have happened if I did not see people like the Philly Captain doing videos from the Ben Franklin Bridge. I also saw a couple of other ones who did similar crossings. One guy, I forgot who it was, he did one where he rode his bike the entire close to 2 mile span. Although I think he was on that side because in his video, you could see the soccer field of Rutgers Camden a little better. So, with that said, since Philly Captain inspired this, here we are, New Jersey! How to do it. Okay, so that's the RCA building over there. And then you got City Hall. Now, let's see, what other things do we have here? Houses. I know City Hall is all the way down there. I know Our Lady of Lourdes is down that way somewhere. I know Cooper Hospital is. If I can figure out how to get to Cooper Hospital from here, I can get the river line back up around the Burlington area or up to Trenton. And then take that, take regional rail back into Bucks County. Or I can always just take the Patco and then take regional rail back into Bucks County, because I am not going on that damn L. I mean, God, that woman was psycho. And she also yelled because a guy just left a bag on the subway, which I can understand, but she's telling me to get the bag. And I said to her, because she's like, there's food in it. I'm like, I don't want it. I mean, what the hell, lady? You pick up a bag with unknown food, take it home, eat it. You know damn well you're probably gonna get poisoned. Does she think I'm that stupid? I don't know. I got a migraine from it. So, yeah. But, you know what? I said on Twitter that I wasn't feeling my best, but I was going to do this anyway. Sorry about that. It's that gentleman on the bike. There's another person. But, you know, now that I just walked this close to 2 miles, although I think it would probably be in the neighborhood of 2 miles, because I went from, what do you call it? I went from 2nd Street, because I got off that damn subway in case she was going to come after me. Because my original plan was to film around Franklin Square before I went across the bridge. And so I got off at 2nd Street, went to Eford's Alley. There's going to be some video on that. And then I thought, you know what? It's a nice day. I've never done this before. I saw people like Philly Captain and a few others on YouTube do it. So why not? So, yeah. Camden, New Jersey. Bet your aquarium is somewhere down that way. So, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell. And now I'm going to find my way back home.